Hey, I'm Dr. Paul Dyer. Welcome to Bridges Life Presents The Party. How you doing? I want to talk to you about, a lot of the times I talk to you about emotional education, emotional intelligence, and how the body functions and reacts. That's great. We're in a holiday season. We're about heading into 2023. That happens. But what also happens, it reminds us as an adult, as you know, I'm over 50. Okay. I'm 55. And that's okay. But I'm not getting into the age. What I'm getting into is the party. When I was growing up, I didn't have childhood parties. Well, it's economics, it's reasons, it's difficulties, single parent. There's a whole slew of reasons why I was not there at the party. Did we go to parties? Yeah, family, friends, and there's things like that. But there's something about now as the adult, or holidays, or family, or friends, and being at the party, whether you be an outsider or an insider. What do I mean by an outsider? You've been invited to a party because someone wants to have you enjoy their celebration of family and friends. That's one aspect. The second aspect, you're part of the family and friends. The third aspect is the host or the host, right? You can be whatever couple's hosting or single person's hosting. So there's three aspects to it, right? Well, I have to admit, I just don't remember being a host of a party, adult party. Now, I've had some ragers and keggers when I was a young kid. And I had some things that I have done and said, hey, come by, do this. Those are different. I'm talking about the adulting party, invitations, having people come out and talk to them, and have seen people visit with you. Well, that's the party. Well, just recently I was at a party. I was the outsider, family and friends. Now, again, you know me, I'm always going to go back into the emotional condition, emotional education, about being what I am of that person. And that's fine. But what I want to talk about is, what did it entail for me? How did I have this part in the party? Well, you could be a grump, and you can mope around thinking that you don't know anyone, and that's one person. And you can be the social butterfly and just flutter around and not have any conversations, but general conversations mean they're non-meaningful. Now that's two. And you can also learn to immerse yourself. That's the difficult part. What do I mean by immersion? Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be disliked or liked. That's the vulnerability. I think the social butterfly is often one who would like to just be liked. Look how pretty it is. Look how light they are. Look how much they just flutter about. But to be vulnerable, to allow yourself to be talked to and talk with, for you to express, for you to enjoy your expression and have other people comment. That's the difficult one. Now, how do you decide, if you decide, or how you feel comfortable in what you do? That is something that is not really dictated, and it's not supposed to be. What do I mean by dictation? You don't go into a party saying, I am going to be this or that. At least I hope you don't. Because if that's the case, then your vulnerability is taken out of the window. And if you do go in with some type of expectations, don't get me started into expectations, and that's judgment and rules and regulations and you trying to control something. I'm talking about allowing yourself to be out of control. Yeah, I know that's tough. And I'll say it again, allowing yourself to be out of control. That's not having expectations. So allowing yourself to be vulnerable with however they are, however you are, or however how you're feeling. That's the tough one. And in this recent party, friends and family, I allowed myself to be vulnerable. I allow myself to be just what I am. I think maybe you're saying, well, Dr. P, you're 55. Should you really care what people think about you? Absolutely, people do. So stop that. I think people care more than they think, and I think they don't understand why they care. And for me, I always say, understand why you would care. Not that you should or shouldn't, but understand the reasons why you would. And it's not about caring about judgment or what other people think. It's just about caring about humanity and how we commune together as humans. That's right, humans. Enjoying each other, whether it be black, whether it be white, whether it be religions-based. It's just allowing ourselves to connect in a human level. I think we can all do that. I think we struggle with that, but I think we can all do that. And when I mean about being vulnerable, I think it's just about being a human. Allowing yourself not to be so much critiqued or judged, because if you do that, that means you're judging yourself. But allowing yourself to be immersed in the environment. I don't think one oak leaf ever thinks about a maple leaf and saying how different it is. Because no matter what we do, when we fall to the ground, we're going to grow as different seeds anyway. But the environment still immerses us all. So if you think about that, wherever party you're in, wherever you are, allow yourself to drift to the ground, immerse yourself in the environment, and you're going to grow to be the seed you're going to grow no matter what. But the nutrients and the nurturing around you helps you become the strong human seed you can grow. And I think that's what it is about this party that I just recently went to. Allow myself to be the seed I am, to grow what I am, and still flourish. So I hope whenever party you go to, and wherever you see, and wherever you get invited to, whether you be the host, family and friends, or the invitee, allow yourself to not judge, not control, but to love and to cherish and to grow. I want to share this with you and hope this carries you on with other things we're going to talk about again with emotional science and emotional education and the living sciences. But I call this the party talk. We can get into other conversations about having conversations. But before we have conversations with other people, have the conversation with yourself first. Have the conversation to allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be visit with, talk with, and share it with. I hope this helps. I'm Dr. Paul Dyer, and again, welcome to Rich's Life.